Welcome back, Guardian. Okay, yeah, I'm playing Destiny. Mostly because I started getting a little bit motion sick when I was playing Minecraft. I went to investigate the pillager base that's near my camp. Um, and I'm thinking about, because the village that I'm in right now is getting pretty well developed trade-wise. I have quite a few traders that are providing me with some pretty decent materials versus just harvesting, spruce wood to make sticks to give to the Fletchers. Um, so, yeah, I got some iron boots and pants off of my armorers. The third one hasn't shown up yet, but that's okay. Come on. So yeah, I wanted to go out to the pillager base, and I did free the allays. I did tame one of them with a dark oak fence. Unfortunately, my character got killed by the pillagers before I could get away. So 64 blocks is how far they'll follow you, apparently. So I don't have all of the deets on these little guys. I know that if you hand them an item, they'll bring it back to you. They'll bring something. They'll bring you a bunch of them or something like that. But so yeah, we'll see when we log back in if I have a pet ally or ally. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. But in the meantime, playing some Destiny. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to use the PlayStation Plus that I purchased for this month on the second uh, to play some Iron Banner because I do like Iron Banner. I did like Iron Banner. I liked it a lot. It was lots of fun, and at one point, the loot was the best I could get versus going into raids or crazy dungeon activities. Oh, let's see. I'm also multitasking here, doing some Raid Shadow Legends and then doing my daily origami practice. It's kind of a fun thing. It's kind of like journaling. I have my wife pick a color, and then I go out onto the internets and look up origami that matches that chosen color and fold it up for her. And it's actually kind of fun because in the process of exploring, I learn a whole bunch of other shit too. So that's the best part uh, about research is that you'll oftentimes find things that you weren't expecting to find or looking to find, but then found use for them later on. It's a lot of the reason why I like playing games like Minecraft and Conan Exiles. Although Conan Exiles is a bit more static because it's not a procedurally generated map. Um, but in Minecraft, it's kind of like it's more like that because you can, as you're exploring, you're like, oh, I might need this for later. I'll just go ahead and hold on to that. Um, we have to get some kinetic shots here. I'm already past the bounty recycle, so this is all I'm going to be doing for the day on this. Yeah, surprise, surprise, Titans won the Guardian games, and I can't help but think that maybe it's because uh, I wasn't playing. Because it seems like every time that I've played, whatever character class I played throughout the entire Guardian games, and there was once upon a time I was playing Titans. Um, and even, every now and then I'll give Warlocks a try just because I don't want to be a complete schmo. Um, oh, I love this. It's so fucking cool. I hope all those kills count. That that volatility is just the fucking best, man. And I'm on solar too, so yeah, there we go, baby. Oh, yeah, we can pop that, pop that, pop that, pop that. Trigger control is everything for me on a machine. I love machine guns. I have to say that next to swords, machine guns are like my favorite heavy weapon. And it's because you can really control them a little bit better. Oh, except for that moment. When you're getting flinched, and then if you need to drill in, you just go ahead, drill on down with that. grabbed a bunch of Cosmodrome bounties too, so probably be walking around with that as well. Nice. It's procking again. It's cool. Been a while. As long as I don't miss. Oh, and then I miss. I jinx myself. You know that? I really do. I jinx myself regularly. Let's see. We're probably going to die here. Wow, they just ditched. You got to remind yourself that these guys are essentially spiders. So their NPC ability, their NPC reactions are very close to that kind of style. They'll ambush you and, you know, do all kinds of shenanigans. That was a total nut shot. There, we're good. Where are you? There you are. I'm actually not too put off by spiders. Essentially, I am opposed to just about any varmint that decides to invade my home, but by and large, even widows, it's kind of like, yeah, I want to stay away from those. Those are fucking nasty, um, dangerous. You know, I guess it's having a healthy consideration for the risks is what I have more than I have an actual fear of. But yeah, something primordial down deep in the gene code is there to always say that, yeah, you don't want to be near these things. Uh, but yeah, there's jumping spiders, wolf spiders. We don't have any jumping spiders. I don't think we have any jumping spiders in this neighborhood. We did find a wolf spider once who had just hatched her kids, her spiderlings, and they were all up on her abdomen, and that was nightmare fuel for us at all. Yeah, incredible. But there is a fascination and a beauty about insects in general that I've always had. Ants have always been one of my favorites. I don't get. I know some people who are actually pretty twisted about ants. I mean, they have a phobia, or not necessarily a phobia, but they have a. I guess it would be a phobia, um, similar to that of arachnophobia. I don't know if there's an actual phobia of ants, if it's been cataloged or anything. It's just and I think what it comes down to is that it's all about information. If you know what the capabilities are of this opponent, you're a little bit more confident in your approaches to dealing with them. You don't have to worry too much about, you know, uh, I don't know what the word is. Counterattacks, I guess, would be it. I don't know if they would. But yeah, I find ants to be actually ants are a pretty good metric of your household, believe it or not, too. They can also foretell a little bit of the weather, as far as I'm aware of. That it seems like anytime we start seeing a few scouts here and there, um, it's typically because the nest has been flooded or they're overpopulated. So uh, ants aren't like that in like cockroaches. Cockroaches will push out their young uh, when they overpopulate. And if you know that you have pest control in your neighborhood uh, versus cockroaches, then if you're seeing them, that means that something nearby has died and is a ready food source because that's what they're doing. They grow because there's a food source. So when I tracking ants, it's like you won't get ants uh, if you are maintaining control over the things they like to eat. Uh, if you're making sure that you don't leave spills behind, you don't leave your rubbish exposed and backed up. Uh, I mean, I remember one time we went out of town to the coast, and I think somebody left a French fry or two in the car, and we went out to the beach. And when we came back, there was like these tiny little ants that just swarmed the car, going for our leftovers, and that was a lesson, a good lesson. It was we laughed about it more than anything else. It was just the weirdness of that event. So so yeah, in that regards, that's where dealing with the fallen. I think it's kind of cool that it's one of the things I give Bungie for is that while some of the while some of the engine that drives the ads, the NPCs, can be a bit on the janky side, uh, for the most part, it's pretty damn cool. I don't know why they had to go and add more enemies because other than them swapping around special abilities, there's not much difference between Scorn, Taken, Fallen, and Fallen. Uh, and it's just like you know, uh, I don't know. I hate to be one of those traditionalists, but I kind of like the classic, opponents, the classic factions. You had the Fallen, you had the Cabal, you had the Vex, you had the Hive. When they introduced the Taken, I was immediately like, "Oh, this is just a reskin, a bunch of other enemies," and they just started swapping abilities. And I was like, "Man, I don't know." And I don't find the Taken annoying. I don't find the Scorn annoying. I don't find the Dredge annoying, or the Dread, or whatever they're called. Um, it's just tedious. It's like, what was wrong with the Fallen? What was wrong with the Cabal, or the Vex, or the Hive? Every faction has its swarm. Every faction has its flyer. Every faction has its exploder. Every faction has its heavy. Every faction has its sniper. Its stealth unit. You know, it's kind of like it's like they wanted to do Halo Plus kind of situation, and I'm like, I can get that, because it was a formula that worked pretty good for a lot of players. I mean, I played the first two games, and I played Halo Reach, and after that, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm done with the story, um, because it was an experience that I could get elsewhere too. At that time, I was playing also Skyrim, so I was more intrigued with Skyrim. Again, a fixed map, but yet the play level is just it's a whole lot more engaging. I feel. We want to do this, and we're going to do this. Yay. Go chicken go. Pretty sure I have to. I don't have to do anything, actually. Honestly. I could just tune this shit out, go fold paper, and read a book. Oh, missed. Gotcha. Got you, too. I saw you moving up there. What do you guys think? Can I? Nah, too far. I think, honestly, if you could scope them, you should be able to hit them. man, that is trash. uh, it's for the catalyst, guys. Don't judge me. It's for the catalyst. You know. Oh, I don't want this. What do I want? I want. Ooh, try this.
Power to
What if I
feed.
could
The hive
track
just
on
shut down a
this?
war set for low Earth orbit.
No, it
Idle
won't.
hands, please intercept.
Uh, there we go. Hurry up and drop it. Always fun. Here we go. Do 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 do. Go chicken attack. Do 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 do. Chicken attack. Gonna fly you on the sky. Do 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 do. Going for the long shot, buddy. Go chicken, go. Where are you? There you are, sweetheart. I like pomelons. They are the best. I did an omelon build once. Thematic, of course, obviously. But yeah, the centerpiece was hard light. I couldn't find any omelon armor, though. So I just did my best to find something that looks, somewhat aesthetically like it. Might have been a little bit too far on that one. Full spectrum. Hell yes. Got one more. She didn't die yet? What the heck? That's new. I don't remember them fading back and forth like that. I don't ever recall the ogres moving back and moving, fading out like that. That's weird. Things do change. Change is good. Let's see what we got left. Grenades, supers, kinetic weapons, patrols, grenades, targets. What's down this? Kinetic weapons. Okay. Nice. What's left here? Why are we why are we doing what do you want? Oh, alright. I did something cool up here apparently. Okay. Oh, hey! Bright dust. Bright dust. I like bright dust. It's the third act. We got quite a hike going on ahead of us. I don't think we're gonna make that, but whatever. Ugh, pardon. Let's go grab the glimmer. Glimmer is fun. All right, we'll just head back here. Yeah, ah, I'm bored. So yeah, if you're looking for like a light hobby that keeps you keeps your critical thinking levels up and helps you with a little bit of an ability to grow some planning, origami, I really recommend it, and especially get your friends and family engaged in it. Even they don't have to actually fold anything with you, but just ask them for inspirations. A lot of times that's what I'll also do with my sketch journal. Is I'll just listen to my friends and family when they're conversing, or we'll have a conversation, and then I'll make a mental note that says, "Oh yeah, that was kind of funny. I think I want to sketch something like that." And that's what I'll put in my book. But once you learn the basic forms and of the models, it's pretty darn easy to come up with your own styles and designs. I'd have to say a good 10% of the models I folded over the last 3 months have been permutations of models that I found earlier. But it's all cool. Stuff that grenade up. There Let's just get to the lost sector. It's easier to fucking do a ship there. Go, chicken attack. Yeah, I got stuck in that stupid song. It's in my freaking brain now. It's an earworm. Here we go. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Gotta get back into that routine. Are you kidding me? And that was weak. I can't believe it's taking so long to complete the stupid Traveler's Gift one. Merry Christmas. That's the other thing too. I hate all that artificial extension to game mechanics. It just feels way more forced than it needs to be. Hello there. I think I'm gonna just do this one thing and then I'm out of here. Go do other things. Like laundry. Yay. Oh, fuck me. Oh. So yeah, thinking about maybe doing some Iron Banner, but I don't know. I've actually, after having spent that time not playing, I don't really miss it. I mean, this is fun, but in a sort of kind of way. But I'm failing the shots, yeah, because I'm already losing my focus. That's the other reason why I stopped playing Crucible and Strikes, excuse me, Operations, because they, I mean, I haven't even been on this, what, like 20 minutes? 26 minutes roughly. And I'm already kind of like, I don't want to go do something else. I mean, I don't know. I think that's more of a me thing than it is a game thing because I can remember many days where it's like I'd sit down, tell myself, oh, I'm only going to play for a few minutes. And like 3 hours later, people are calling me for lunch, and I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, let's see what we got completed here. Well, the Banshee bounties are done. That's a good thing. We got grenades, trolls, public events, and super kills. It's really not that far off. Let's see what this gives me. Oh, this is going to be one of those.
The city's put out a call for raw materials. We're looking for any
All
items
right.
related to the giggle signal or
Well, let's see. Do
biomechanics.
we have
Nearby
a public
hospitals
event
require
coming up?
them.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is that the public event thing's way too much randomness involved. It really is. I don't like taking on activities that are super dependent upon randomness. You know, I don't like it. It's basically boring as fuck. So I don't like doing activities that have a random chance of loot. I don't like doing activities that have a random chance of spawning a particular element that needs to be satisfied. I don't get into it. I don't know. My patience is just not. It's never really been there, really. That's why I think I like games like board games because you know exactly what you're getting out of it. You're having about anywhere from 30 minutes to a 90-minute time where you're just playing with people and having fun, and that's good. That's a good thing. But I have to sit around and wait for a public event, chance that it might spawn at all, since you have the whole system and no, the bounties don't count for that. I think that's why I like the challenge path. The challenge paths were fun because you were pretty much locked into doing a certain number of things, but they didn't always seem to be like, you know, you had to kill a particular type of enemy in order to. I mean, some of them do, I think. Like I think the Gambit ones did, but I mean, the rotation is so quick. How can you even think that that wasn't going to happen? All right, going to the lost sector. Going to avoid you because you'll just be spending my resources. I gotta say it before. I said it much, I think, before. But the Bungie level designers, they understand dungeon design, old school D&D dungeon design, where it's like the first half a dozen or so encounters are all meant to deplete your resources. You had to be strategic about what you used and what you didn't use. So wanted to make sure that you weren't, expending things that were critical for other things. Like, you know, I want to get grenade kills. So I'm saving my grenade till I get a nice cluster of enemies. Like here. Oh, And I need to get super killed. So here we go. Oh, one little bug got by. Oh, I hate that. That shit fucking splashed in the rafters. I never get that much air, except for when it helps the game. And you just got to remember the house always has to win, at least a few times. Otherwise, there's no house to play in, right? I know a particular individual who loves to make a lot of gambling analogies because they like to think of themselves as as Doc Holliday, I guess, or whatever. Um, but they don't realize that you've got to let the player win sometimes too. Otherwise, how many players? The house is always winning, then the players will go find someplace else to play. So it's just the way it is. And unfortunately, the mindset matters the most versus the community of player. And I'm going to say that even if you're a collector of anything, you know, you're still playing a game. You're still gambling. You're still taking a chance that you're going to have a good, collection, or that the choices that you made for your collection are going to have relevance in the future. Um, that's kind of why Magic the Gathering is as big a deal as it is for Hasbro, because that's not just, a game that you can put on the tabletop that is in itself a gamble, uh, but an expression of winningness and skill. I would say Magic the Gathering takes more thought and skill and than even golf does. And I'm going to go out there and just say that. I've played golf, I've watched golf, I've listened to people talk about golf and all kinds of skill levels of golfers. And I understand that everybody has their own preferences for hobbying and stuff like that. But honestly, if you're going to talk about monetary investment and time investment and practice, 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 I'm going to say MTG is probably more demanding than most sports out there. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to go there. Okay, what do we got left? Public events, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and refill. Good, good. Or save my. Well, actually, I don't need to because there we go. All right, we have a public event. We'll play it. It's a bit of a hike. Uh, well, there's one right there. There's one right there that's active. Fuck me. Excellent. All right, let's hope we can get in there before it pisses out and runs away. Any day now. Any day now. Come on.
Please be advised. A glimmer extraction pod
Uh,
is about to touch down near your current position.
Good thing I didn't blast all the way through my heavy because, yeah, that would have been fun. And you are not part of the event. You know what I'm talking about? This is what I mean. Look at that. That was a sentinel. That's what you call a guardian in the 5-room dungeon design. You have the entrance, which is where I approached, and then you have a guardian or a sentinel, and he's meant to basically give you a preview of the boss that you're going to be facing. And in this case, though, he was more meant to sap our resources. I don't need to make this heroic, but I kind of want to because I'm not going to be a complete shit because this other kid might need it heroic. So well, we got a kindergartenian. Nice. Uh, $20. Yep. We should. Oh, you know what? Let's pick up another one. XP is XP. I'm not opposed to experience points.
Vanguard needs an operative at these marked coordinates. Be ready for a firefight.
All right, let's take out that drone or whatever the fuck this is. Perfect. And we'll get a little mini boss. Phew. I don't see any heavy bricks anywhere. I fucking hate the ammo economy. That is one of the reasons why I just stopped pushing for raids and dungeons and nightfalls and all the other so-called high-end activity bullshit. Because I just got tired of fucking being kneecapped by a fucking ammo economy that is just really pejorative or punitive. That's the word, not pejorative. Pejorative is me saying something like, uh, disparaging against the designers. Come on. Guess my partner here gave up. Thought maybe they got what they needed out of the deal and left. Oh, we're not going to get heroic because I don't have any heavy fucking ammo. Thank you so much, game, for playing this. The other thing about it is that Destiny has weighted its adversaries against players uh, to the point where it's like, you've got to be in a fire team. You can't solo this stuff. So, like I said, Codename Frontier, when it drops, is really going to be a tell for me. Okay. How about this? I'll let you get most of them, and I'll catch whatever gets past you. That way you get your XP. It looks like you need it. And in that regard, let's go to Glaive. Yeah, he's gonna be annoying. Yeah, go for the super babe. Doing great. Look at you. Kicking ass. Very nice. You got this. Like I said, I'll catch whatever gets past your ADS. Perfect. What kind of gear you got right there? Oh, that's the simple stuff. Nice. You did some Iron Banner today, didn't you? Yeah. Got it? Got it? Cool. Almost done. And we're out. Yay! Thanks a lot. Let's get out of here. All right, that's gonna do it, kids. What's your takeaway for this? Play nice, have fun, pick up a nice, you know, hobby that allows you to do some crafting with some measurable results, and don't get too bogged down with the details and perfection. Just, yeah, enjoy yourself. Till next time. Thanks for stopping by and checking things out.